Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel, Anna Bella, and today I'm in my local woods and I'm doing my lockdown update for March 2021. Well, my goodness, so much has happened. Okay, so we've got an exit strategy for England only. So on March the 8th, all pupils are supposed to go back to school. That's primary and secondary, England only. Secondary pupils have to wear a mask, and you can meet one other person socially in the park for a picnic, and care home residents can have one visitor see them. Then from March 29th, if the data is going down and the vaccines increase is going up, people are having the jabs, both first jab and the second jab. You've got to have the second jab. First jab is great, but the second jab is really important. You have to have both. Obviously, if it's the Johnson & Johnson, that's a single dose, but that's not been approved yet. So from the 29th of March, the rule of 6 comes into play, and outdoors, you can see people outdoors in private gardens and in your local park. That is the plan. But as we know, with coronavirus, anything could happen. This is all dependent on the data. So from March the 8th, all the children are going back to school, and we'll see how that is. They've got 3 weeks of that. Then they've got 2 weeks of the natural fire break that is Easter. And we'll see if the infection rate has gone up. Nationally, across England, we were at level 5, which meant that the NHS was going to be overwhelmed. We're now at level 4, so that's come down, which is good. But there's still a long way to go, people. We are not out of the woods yet. It's a careful strategy. So March the 8th is the big one, then March the 29th. Then, if everything's okay, we get to April the 12th, and all shops, gyms, hairdressers, libraries and swimming pools can open. If the data is positive, then May the 17th, more stuff is going to be allowed. The rule of 6 is going to go, and we're going to be able to meet up in groups of 30. Then June the 21st, all legal limits on social contact will be removed. If, and it's a big if, people. It really is a big if. This is the exit strategy for how we get out of lockdown. They hope that we don't have to go back in lockdown, but we are at a very delicate stage. We have to have people getting the vaccine, both their first jab and their second jab. The infection rate has got to go down, and people currently are still under the mandate to stay at home. I am on my daily walk, and I decided to come here and experience nature, which is fine because you are allowed out to exercise and buy food. The stay-at-home mandate is still stay at home until March the 29th. And then it will be stay local. So currently, we're still at stay at home. Big changes are planned. That's if the data is going down. Vaccine uptake rate going up, both for the first and the second jab. Infection rate going down, and people not in hospitals. We're still at a delicate stage. This is good to have an exit strategy. I think it's the right thing to do. But there is so much that is unknown, and we've got to stay safe. We've got to keep wearing our masks. We've got to keep doing the social distancing thing. And we've got to keep washing our hands and reducing our social contact as much as possible. Keep listening to official advice. Do not listen to speculation in the newspapers, because it's not helpful. Because that's when people get confused. Hope you've enjoyed this update. Hope you've enjoyed listening to me in the nice wooded area. I've enjoyed being out today. It's quite sunny. Even though it is sunny, the temperature is quite cool. Hence I've not got my sun hat on today, just so you know. And no, I'm not wearing sunscreen because it's a bit pointless, because I need the vitamin D, people. I gotta have the vitamin D. But please like, comment and subscribe. Stay safe and look out carefully for 1, your vaccine invite to have it, and 2, any local changes to what you can and what you can't do in the lockdown. Stay safe and be safe. Bye.
Miriam walking. Doing anything? Oh, 2 seconds. This is Miriam walking. She's walking some distance. She walked to a log. Oh, hang on.